What's up, everybody? How are you? It's Jim Roach, CEO of Rarity Real Estate. We're here right on 1100 North Delaware Ave, out front of Rarity HQ. Figured do a nice little walk and talk series and come get some lunch with me over at the famous Pizza Shack in Maxon and talk some real estate and some YouTube videos. So let's go. So on this walk, I want to talk about solo agent versus team agent and what the differences are and why it's really a tough choice to make for a lot of agents. The one big thing that you really need to kind of think about when you're thinking about going solo or becoming a team is, what kind of person are you? Are you a self-driven or a self-motivated type of person? Do you wake up on your own hour, push yourself, have yourself in that mindset all the time to kind of compete and combat the everyday trials and tribulations you're going to see in this business? Being a solo agent may be the trick for you. But the team opportunity, and the thing that's great about the team, is that it's that culture of collaboration. It's that culture of being able to band yourself together with like-minded individuals, doing the same things, going through the same problems that you are, but doing it together. Here at Rarity, we talk about a lot about success through others, right? That's a huge thing for me, success through others. So what I really believe in is building a culture in which people can come in and jump into day one and feel like they've been a part of for a whole entire long time, right? So that culture of collaboration ends up turning into a culture of production. And I think that's one thing that people forget, being top agents and wanting to be a top agent when they're thinking solo or team. This is the stepping stone and the foundation of your career. It's one of the most integral and important steps of the process. So when you're thinking solo versus team, take a deep look inside, think about who you are and what makes the most sense for you, and then go surround yourself in that setting. Delegation is a very important thing, especially as a new agent, because we spend so much time trying to learn different things. And some of that stuff is process that you just might not need to be a part of in your early stage of your career. So learning how to delegate really early on in your business is only going to set you up further and further for success. So what we do is we really like to treat our agents and train our agents to think like a CEO from day one, right? And CEOs, what do? They delegate. So we teach you how to delegate, what to delegate, what not to delegate, and how to delegate. So it's an important part of the business, and I think something that a lot of agents miss and don't even think about in the beginning of their career. That's the best part of the team environment, right? When you're solo versus team, you're solo, you're siloed into what's really being out there, what's being put out there, and how you consume it. When you're on a team, you're getting surrounded by a group of experts. You're getting surrounded by people that work in niche fields and that are specialists in all different aspects. So whether you're an investor or heavy with investor clients, or whether you're a first-time home buyer agent, or just straightforward, just a listing agent, the fact is you have those people surrounded by you, and they've been doing this stuff for a long time. So being able to pick up their tips and their tricks and the things that they've done well versus the things they haven't, it helps you save a lot of time, save a lot of steps. So surrounding yourself by people and really leaning in and learning their skill sets is only going to drastically improve yours. Yeah, I mean, we touched a little bit on the culture early, but let's kind of talk about how that becomes a support system, right? Rarity, our biggest thing here is we're a family. We take that culture and we really try to drive that home. So for us, that's what it's all about. It's a culture of collaboration, a culture of community, and a culture of production. Those are the three things: collaboration, community, and production. Those are the big things right now that we're seeing winning. So for us, when you're an agent, you come into that Rarity ecosystem, day one, you feel like a part of the family. You feel like you can jump right into the culture. And the best part is we see people just kind of wrap themselves in it and get consumed and grow within it. And that's when you really start to thrive. So just involving yourself in the culture, that's incredible. Everything is about the client experience here at Rarity Real Estate. It's our number one focus and our number one goal. I always talk about at Rarity having two clients, one being our buyers and sellers and one being our agent. But for this purpose and this sake, I started my business solely, and we started Rarity Real Estate solely, obviously only thinking about the client, and that's what grew it to the point it is today. So for us, putting the client first, understanding the client's goals, and at the end of the day, achieving the client's results with the best and overall highest and best success. That's our goal every single day, in and out. When you join a team, I think it opens up your mind. It allows you to show what's out there and what you really, really can find. So the thing about that is when you step into the team, you're already building in systems that's going to help you then grow, and allows your mind to take it and think even more. Okay, well, if I want my business to go to the next step, how am I going to do that? So you can scale so much within a team, and Rarity's built to come in starting as a brand new agent all the way and take it all the way up to being a large team owner. Right? That's our goal here. So we want to bring really that firm style approach and that full top to bottom experience where you could start your business here and ultimately retire your business here as well. Welcome to Fishtown, where you can either get lunch or get hit by a car. Secured the bag, no pun intended, from Pizza Shack and Max, and best slice in the game right here in the heart of Fishtown. So I think really the last thing I kind of wanted to talk about was, how do you transition from being a solo agent to becoming a team member, right? How do I give away everything and do all that? Well, the one thing to remember, most importantly, is that Rarity Real Estate, we build the business and the brand around you. So number one, first and foremost, is you're not giving up anything. Our goal is to build the brand around you, not Rarity, no one else except you, the primary agent. So first and foremost, that's the first biggest thing you have to overcome. Don't worry about the individuality of that. Coming in, understanding that you're going to build together with people, but still build your own brand is really, really important. The second thing I think is, ultimately, before you even think about making a move into transition, understand what change looks like, right? If you're just going to change from a solo agent to a team member and do the same stuff, don't do it. There's not going to be any change in any results. It's got to be a shift in the mindset. You have to come in and try to really attach to the systems, be a part of the culture, and just dial into every sort of piece of leverage that you have made available to you. So that's really the first step. And I've seen literally just this year alone, 5 to 6 different agents either come from a solo agent or another team and have done it at a high level. You know, most recently we had an agent came in, he's been doing about less than $2 million on average every single year. 60 days with Rarity Real Estate, he's $4 million pending and sold. Meaning he's been here for 60 days, he's done more than he's done in the past 2 years on his own, right? And that's the power in the system. And I think he really understood that, came in, involved himself in everything, and he got the most out of it. So, you know, that would be the best piece of advice to you, is immerse yourself, be comfortable with it, immerse yourself into the organization, and just be a sponge. Listen, learn, and be extremely happy with your decision. So if you guys have any questions or anything along those lines, if you're a solo agent, or maybe a team agent or a team leader trying to figure out how better to recruit or bring agents into your team, reach out to me. We love to talk. I love to connect with you, give any advice I possibly can. I've been through every level of this business, and my job now is to make sure that you don't go through those. I'm your partner in business. If you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. This is Jim Roche, Rarity Real Estate, your CEO, signing off. Pen, always. Never miss it.